Konnichiwa minaboku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Today is day 310. It is November the 6th, and it is Thursday, 2014. I hope that you are well. You may be wondering why I'm wearing a shirt here like this that is incredibly tight and very small. It is, I believe it's a girl's style shirt, which is fine. But Kelly and Cody came back from Hawaii today, and they went to this place that makes these kind of shirts, and it's an anime style one. It's called the Bikini Beach Cafe. And yeah, just so you can see, it's Waikiki, Hawaii. And they ordered a shirt because they have anime shirts and stuff there, and they ordered a small or a medium, one of the two. And this is the size that it came in, which unbelievably fits me, sort of. The funny thing about the smaller shirts that I kind of like, but it's really odd, is it actually shows off my muscle a little bit. But they're definitely a girl's style shirt, I guess is how you put it. But it's hilarious because I wasn't sure if it was going to fit, but it actually fits, so that's wonderful. So thank you, Kelly and Cody. I love it. I really do. And they also do the stuff for the Hawaii convention called KawaiiCon, I believe, is that one. So, which is perfect because Hawaii, kawaii, ha. Anyway, so yeah, I just finished watching the South Park episode, the new one. It is definitely the best of the season, I think. It is so right. It talks about free mobile apps and gaming, which isn't really free. It's freemium, which really says it's not, because you start out playing a game, it gets you addicted, to get certain things and certain levels. You have to pay more for it. And really, I didn't really think too much of it before, but it really points out a lot of good things. And I love how Satan comes into it and explains to Stan why he's all addicted to this. And then there's the Canadian devil, which is different from the Satan of the rest of the world. And so they start fighting. Satan takes Stan's body over, and it's really well done and hilarious. And South Park has been just hitting the nail on the head with everything, and they keep going with what they're like. It seems to be a continuous thing because they've got his dad. What the hell is his name now? Why can't I think of Stan's dad's name? I should know this. Sharon and... oh my god, I can't believe I'm having a brain fart now. Randy, that's it. Randy is Lord, and he's like, how many songs do you think I have to come up with to make up $26,000 to pay this bill and stuff that you spent on this? One. Like, yeah, it's true. And but no, I love how they're continuing on with the Randy is Lord joke and many others. Having Jimmy as the pusher of the game it was actually really well done too. I don't know, it's just a very well done episode, and I really appreciate that, and I love that they're doing it this time. South Park, the past couple seasons, has been kind of hit and miss off and on, but they've really outdone themselves a lot. And of course they were ripping on Canada again, but that's what they do. And I think some of the celebrities are right. You've come and made it when you're made fun of on South Park, and hey, we should be happy that they think enough about Canada to make fun of us. So, and again, if I was a celebrity, and one day I hope to be, I would totally be on board with that shit. If they want to make fun of me, I would be the first in line to voice myself for it. So, any show, it's like that too. So, yes. Something I wanted to say the past couple days, but I haven't really found the right video to do it in until today, because it's just kind of a random one of my thoughts and stuff. The other day I mentioned about signs, and in terms of, not the premonition signs, but I mean like actual physical signs for election days, because our election's coming up, our municipal one, which apparently I don't know anything about voting stuff. I honestly thought that all these people had to do with like certain parties and stuff, like the local mayorial government and so on actually is like conservative or liberal or whatever, which apparently I was told they're not. So it really goes to show how uninformed I am and why I'm not a good voter for that. But I was pissed off because as you're driving around, and it was just the start of it the other day, you would see signs coming up. Well, there's tons of them out there now. Everywhere you look, there's fucking signs for all of these candidates, and they're either mayoral candidates or just for council or for the school board and whatnot. And the current council has voted the next council a raise, so it's going to be interesting to see if any of the current council members make it back into there. If they actually do, I honestly don't care, but I know some people are really adamant about changing things, but really, it doesn't matter who gets into office. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It really doesn't matter. They're going to fuck things up their own way and just piss everybody off one way or another, and then the next vote's going to come around, and people that are currently in office may look better than the ones that are going to be getting into office, because people will have forgotten the shit that these guys did, blame it on a new bunch of people. It's like the whole thing with Obama. A lot of people don't like Obama, even though he came into a shit show thanks to Bush, and now people are hating on him because he hasn't been able to fix all the insane amounts of shit that Bush created. So it's not just them, it's everywhere, all over the world. There's different governmental things, and everybody just lies and cheats and steals and does things their own way. Yes, there's good people, of course there's always good people, but certain people can only do so much before it just I hate politics, I really do, but my gripe has nothing to do with that. My gripe is more in terms of the screwing around with the landscaping of stuff. The two that are the worst in Kamloops that I have noticed, and I will name names, Tina Lang and Nellie Dever. You two, or your freaking people that are going around doing all these signs and shit, you need to go and look and see what you're doing. Other people have one, maybe two signs around in the same area. You do not need 50 fucking signs to make a happy face with your signs on the damn freaking hill there. Or you don't need to like put a whole shitload of other ones of your other thing, and not even in a face. At least one of them had made something with it. It's just ridiculous. Two places specifically that I drive almost every day, I see the happy face, and it just makes me so angry. Why? Like, seriously, it's so ridiculous. You see other things out there with one billboard or whatnot. Put one billboard up or whatever. Not like a million fucking little signs all in one place that say your name over and over and over and over and over. That's the kind of thing that drives people nuts. Have you not listened to the radio and heard a song over and 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 see, it gets annoying, doesn't it? Well, it's the same thing with the signs. So that sorry, it's just ridiculous. Over and 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 see? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what goes through my mind every time I see those fucking signs everywhere. So I cannot wait until this election is over and all of those signs either get burned or whatever. And even that is not good for the environment. They're going to get thrown out probably into the dump like everything else. Not necessarily recycled, because really not everybody does that. And my apologies to all of you who just had to deal with that rant and stuff. But really, doesn't it drive you nuts? Election time is one of the most stressful times, period, because it's just ridiculous. You have to listen to all this shit. And then you'll go to certain places expecting to see a show, but oh, no, we have to preempt it because we have to have all of these people go up there and give like hour-long speeches about shit that we really don't want to hear about, or that gets repeated over and over and over and over again, too. Yeah. No. It's just like watching shows, like a soap opera, for example, that you like, and then a fucking hockey game decides that it has to run over, so it gets preempted or knocked off completely. Something like that happened at General Hospital the other day, and I can guarantee you there were a lot of people pissed off about that they got, but at least ABC showed it later on, I think. It was either ABC or another way to do it. Now we have more platforms being, where it allows for things like that, but still, just irritating. De-stress. Calm down. Anyway, that's it for today. I think if I go any more into the subject, it's just going to get more convoluted than it already is. So I will see you guys tomorrow, which of course is Friday. And I guess that means the song day, doesn't it? Next Thursday, of course, is the semifinals for Got Talent or Not. This will be the first time ever that I've made it into the semifinals. So I'll have video for that probably posted on Friday or Saturday next week, I would imagine. And then the week after, I think, is when I'm going to Vancouver. So for a couple days. So I'll have some videos from Vancouver. All excited about that. and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.